Spoilers for season 1 of movie 3? Sup weebs, yeah I'm Jobby, and Made in Abyss. Made do Inibisu is a cute and relaxing slice-of-life anime about a girl and her robot adventuring down into a huge peaceful hole. Except I lied! Made in Abyss is a dark fantasy adventure anime about a girl, Riko, and a robot, Reg, adventuring down a mysterious hole, the Abyss. Inside the Abyss are dangerous creatures, dangerous curses, dangerous you name it, but some goddamn beautiful scenery. The reason Riko and Reg journey down the Abyss is to find Riko's mother and solve the mysteries of the Abyss. The show's got 2 seasons, technically 3 movies, and an ongoing manga. And I, being a watcher of the animes, recently started the show. Well, not actually. I started back in January. But recently caught up with everything before season 2. And I just wanted to talk about my experience with the show and talk about the show in general. So because I'm doing this, you should like and subscribe because it helps my ego. So Made in Abyss, you should know what it is because I just explained it. Getting into the show has been kinda a slippery slope for me. In January, I only watched 1 episode and put it on hold because I thought I could tell everything about this anime in just 1 episode. But then I picked it back up in June, watched episode 6, and called it mid, and I was sure that was it. But then this month, I picked it up again after seeing a comment saying I should watch it, and this time, I finally saw how amazing it was. The main problem I had with the show was the pacing. As a zoomer with a 7-second attention span, it really bored me to see them spend 3 episodes at one place when they were supposed to be adventuring down to the bottom of a gigantic hole. And it wasn't until Riko died that I came to appreciate it. I realized that it wasn't supposed to be some fast-paced anime that doesn't slow down. And once I realized that, I could appreciate the time that they spent in each place. The time they spent creating characters and relationships, because in a bit, they were gonna say, "Fuck your attachment, you'll never see him again." Now let me describe the characters in a few words. Riko, blonde in distress. Reg, penis robot. Nanachi, the only cute furry. Perushka, confused and deformed. Meaty, no attachment. Bondru, Subarashi. Jiro, Sigma. Ozen, wannabe sadist. Uncle Guy, please don't touch me. Maruruk, hot as shit. All of the characters have such cool designs. They're some of the most creative to come out in the last 5 years. But that's not hard when you're competing against hundreds of isekais. Riko, the main character. The stupid bitch who wanted to explore the abyss. She's a pretty big damsel in distress because she can't fight and is a nerd emoji. When she got poisoned, it really opened my eyes to her. It made me realize that she's not just there to be innocent and cute, but that she is the most fragile of the characters and is doing something really dangerous. But she's ready to do everything she can to venture the abyss. Chin Robot, the only main character who can fight. Reg's fine, I guess. He's just mega sensitive. Like, touching fur makes him hard sensitive. He was gonna be my favorite character until Nanachi showed up because who I got to pick from, the girl nerd emoji or robot Mrs. Incredible. 7Chi, my favorite character. And hold on, I gotta take a moment to confess my love to this character. It's very rare that I find a character in a show that I like this much. They haven't been in the show as long as the other characters have, but Nanachi has already joined my list of top 5 anime characters of all time, and it's unjustified. I genuinely don't know why I like them other than cute, sarcastic, reserved bunny. I don't know what it is about this genderless bunny but I love it. Does that make me a furry? Perushka, even though she's a whistle now, she's still a character in the party. I was a pretty big fan of this girl, but no, she got turned into a suitcase. This just makes me mad, even though she was a little confused about her dad and his papa pole. I thought she would have been a great character to add, but the author doesn't care about our feelings. She was cheerful, talkative, stupid, like everyone else. Taking her away has to be cruel and unusual punishment. Oh yeah, I just wanted to highlight this, but like 80% of the cast has a female voice actor. Reg is female, Nanachi is female, everyone in the scene is female, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it just makes me think about Reg. Bro's the epitome of dick jokes. So when they were voice acting for this scene, what they say to do? Alright, act like a girl just saw your dick get hard. You should know how to do that. Made in Abyss has amazing visuals. Kinema Cinema is elite. Not only do the fight scenes have great animation, but also the creatures, characters, and environment are just drawn so well. I, for one, have made Nanachi my desktop background, but it's not just the characters that can be desktop backgrounds, it's the beautiful landscapes that can be turned into them as well. And I haven't even started season 2 yet, so I can't even imagine how much better they've gotten. And while on the topic of visuals, we gotta talk about the cute and horrific. The show loves to make use of chibi style art that I really like, but they excel at turning cute to horrific, like arm breaking, suitcases full of bloody organs, stabbing stabbing, crying blood, and this is happening to little kids, and the creator just keeps writing it. We need to put the creator on a watch list for sure. I didn't have the luxury of being able to watch without knowing it was dark, but I can only hope that anyone who plans to watch it can go in without that knowledge. And if you're somehow watching this video and you haven't watched it yet, I mean, that was just a joke. They don't kill children in the show. But nah, killing children is wild. It was still a good movie though. Although my second favorite character of the show died, the movie was my second favorite arc. I gave season 1 a 7 and the movie a 8 out of 10. And the other two movies, I watched a tad bit of them, then realized that they were compilations, so they don't get scored. I don't know why they called them movies, calling it a special would have been better, and why 2 of them. But with all due respect, it's because of the movies that I started the show. I haven't talked about it yet, but I have a very weird way of picking animes to watch. Long story short, I liked the ending theme of movie 3, so I decided that was enough reason to watch Made in Abyss. So back in January, I started it and heard this trash OP instead of my Myth and Roid. I don't like the OP for the show. The buildup does not pay off, but that's not to say that the background music is bad. I don't usually think about background music unless it's for my videos, but Made in Abyss forced me to notice it. If the background music for my videos is a 10, then the background music for Made in Abyss is a 10,000. All animes have background music, but this one has background music that actually makes you feel something. The background music sets the tones for the scenes perfectly. And I looked into the composer, Kevin Penkin, and this dude makes fire. He's made soundtracks for other good shows like Tower of God and Shield Hero. Not talking about season 2. This stuff's straight heat. Next, I want to talk about my favorite arc of episodes. Episodes 10 to 13, when Rico dies and they meet Nanachi. And no, it isn't my favorite cause it's when Nanachi joins. That's only 40% the reason. But this span of episodes where it's just Reg and Nanachi are honestly the best so far. I have yet to watch season 2, so maybe I'll change that, but I love the interactions these two had. Reg being so worried about Rico that he becomes stupid, and Nanachi being able to befriend him through sarcasm and reservation. It was the first time that I actually liked this anime. The Ozen arc doesn't even compare. And it doesn't stop there. Nanachi's dark backstory, mixed with why they wanted to kill their best friend and themselves, mixed along with Reg having to think about it and then doing it, was just amazing to me. It didn't make me sad, but it made them sad, which made the anime better. That sounds messed up, but this anime's more messed up than me, so I get a pass. And I couldn't get attached to this thing. I'm sorry. I mean, could you? One thing I gotta say, the humor in the show is Nanachi sarcasm, penis humor, and the default anime type humor. It's not the greatest, but sometimes it works well. In the movie, when I watched the scene, I didn't know whether to feel concerned or laugh. I mean, Papa Pole. I've only heard that in hentai. I mean, I've never watched hentai, but I'm really interested in this next season. The concept of a city in the abyss really interests me, and hopefully, more seasons. But that might not come for a while, seeing as the manga isn't even finished. I just gotta pray that this don't turn into No Game No Life. But hey, look on the bright side. I got a season 2, Child Violence, a video game, and a Nanachi Nendoroid on the way. I got no reason to be down. Like and subscribe because it helps my ego. Now, I'm gonna go stare at my mailbox until my Nanachi figure arrives. Yo, F that dude who said watch Made in Abyss and made me see Nanachi. I'm gonna get called a furry now.